Casting is the heartbeat of storytelling in cinema. No matter how groundbreaking your script is or how visually stunning your shots are, if the actors don't embody the characters with truth, your film will fall flat. Casting is not just about finding someone who looks the part. It's about unearthing the soul of the character through another human being. In this guide, we'll dive deeply into the art and process of casting actors for your film, from prep to audition to final decision-making. Whether you're an indie filmmaker or part of a studio-backed project, this process remains one of the most critical parts of production. One, understand your script inside out. Before you even consider actors, you need to intimately understand your story and its characters. Each role serves a narrative function, emotionally, thematically, and structurally. Ask yourself, what does this character want? What are their motivations? What emotional range will this role require? What unique traits, physical, cultural, behavioral, define them? What is their arc? How do they evolve? Knowing the answers helps you write detailed character breakdowns, the foundational documents used during casting. 2. Write comprehensive character breakdowns. A character breakdown is a brief but detailed description that gives casting agents and actors insight into the role. It should include name, age range, gender, ethnicity, if important, physical characteristics, background, and personality, emotional tone scenes, or sample dialogues. Example, name Aliyah Khan, age 25 to 30. Ethnicity South Asian. Description of fiercely independent investigative journalist, scarred by childhood trauma but hides it beneath sarcasm and sharp intellect. Needs an actress who can balance vulnerability with strength. The more vivid your breakdown, the more aligned your casting choices will be. 3. Decide the casting strategy. You have multiple options for sourcing actors. Casting agencies, they have access to professional talent and experience, shortlisting according to your needs. Open calls, great for fresh faces or indie films. Be prepared to sift through hundreds of submissions. Online platforms, sites like Backstage, casting networks, or local Facebook groups offer wide reach. Direct outreach. If you've seen an actor's work before and want them, don't hesitate to approach them directly. Each method has pros and cons. Open calls might bring unexpected gems, while agencies save time. A hybrid strategy often works best. Organize a strong audition setup. The audition process isn't just about watching someone perform, it's about observing how they interpret a character, respond to direction, and interact with other actors. Steps to follow: prepare sides. Use short scenes from your script that highlight emotional beats or conflicts. Choose the right environment. A quiet, distraction-free setting with a simple backdrop is ideal. Use a good camera setup. Even a smartphone on a tripod with proper lighting can do the job. Sound matters too. Ensure clear audio. Have a reader, someone off camera to read other parts of the scene so the actor can respond naturally. Pro tip: record every audition and label everything. This will help in reviewing performances later, especially when comparing callbacks. 5. What to look for in an audition. It's easy to get swept away by looks or style, but remember, casting is about depth, not just surface. Pay attention to authenticity. Does it feel like they are the character or just reciting lines? Emotional range. Can they convey subtle emotions? Can they shift from calm to chaos convincingly? Adaptability. Give direction and see if they adjust. Great actors respond to feedback fluidly. Chemistry, especially important in scenes involving couples or rivals. Conduct chemistry reads with potential pairings. Don't rush this part. Sometimes the best actors don't shine in the first read. They grow into the role. Sixth, callback auditions. Deeper exploration. Callbacks are your second layer, a chance to dive deeper into performance and fit. Now that you've shortlisted a few strong candidates, test multiple scenes. Choose contrasting emotional beats. Improvisation skills. How well can they stay in character during unscripted moments? Physicality. Do they move like the character? Especially important in action, horror, or physical comedy. On-screen presence. Record the scenes and re-watch them with your DOP or editor to assess visual impact. This round often reveals the real contenders. Seven, matching energy with the ensemble. A film is rarely about one character. It's a dynamic interplay of energies and personalities. Ensure the cast works well together. You may love two different actors for two roles, but if their energies clash or the chemistry is off, it can hurt the believability of the film. This is where table reads help. Gather the top contenders and run a few scenes collectively. You'll feel which combinations flow naturally. Eight, consider logistics, schedule, budget, and commitment. Sometimes the best actor might not be available for your shoot dates, or they may be out of budget. As a filmmaker, you need to balance artistic vision with practical feasibility. Make sure to check actor availability before final decisions. Discuss pay rates, contracts, travel, etc. Confirm their commitment, especially for long-form projects or series. Professionalism is as important as talent. A great actor who is unreliable can jeopardize your production. 9. Offer the role professionally. Once you've made your choice, communicate clearly and respectfully. Whether it's a yes or no, actors appreciate transparency. For selected actors, send a formal offer letter or email. Include payment terms, shoot dates, rehearsal schedules, and expectations. Ask for confirmation in writing for those not selected. If possible, thank them for auditioning. A kind word can go a long way, especially with newcomers. 10th, workshopping before the shoot. Your job doesn't end once the casting is done, it's just beginning. Hold rehearsals and workshops with your actors. Explore the character together. Fine-tune emotional beats. Build trust and vulnerability within the cast. This process brings authenticity to the screen. Some directors even do off-script rehearsals, having actors improvise real-life interactions in character to help them get into the role more organically. Bonus, casting non-actors and street talent. Sometimes, especially for neo-realist or documentary-style films, you may want to cast non-actors, real people from the environment you're portraying. This brings rawness and truth, but also challenges. Non-actors need more direction. Shoots may take longer. They may struggle with repetition or emotional shifts. However, with patience and a nurturing approach, you can uncover incredibly genuine performances. Final thoughts. Trust your gut. Casting is part science, part intuition. There's no perfect formula. Some actors will surprise you, others might underwhelm despite a great look. Use your instinct. Who feels like the character? Who makes the story breathe? Directors like Quentin Tarantino and Bong Joon-ho are known for trusting their gut when casting, and often breaking rules. You can too. Recap checklist. Here's a quick checklist to guide your casting journey. Understand your script and characters. Write detailed character breakdowns. Choose your casting methods. Prepare a professional audition process. Record and review performances. Test for chemistry and emotional range. Consider logistics and contracts. Communicate clearly with selected and rejected actors. Rehearse and workshop before shooting. Trust your intuition. In the end, casting is where your characters leave the page and step into flesh and blood. When done right, it elevates your film from a concept to a living, breathing story. Take your time. Be curious. Be open to surprise. That unknown face walking into your audition room might just be your next star,